Season 2 of Supergirl is a pretty big improvement over Season 1, but that's not saying much. So the standout episodes of this season are really only the two first episodes, the ones of Superman. Those are the only episodes that I remember really well. So this show might not be that good, but they made an incredible Superman. In the 4 episodes he was in, I already liked him more than I liked Kara. Tyler Hoechlin's Superman is probably my favorite Superman portrayal of all time. He brought the fun and charisma of Christopher Reeves without his crappy acting, and stupid costume. And I actually really like the Superman costume here. Just like Season 1, Season 2 suffers from not having a clear main villain till way, way deep into the season. In Season 1, I thought Astra was going to be the main villain, but then Nan took her place out of nowhere. In this, I thought Lillian Luthor and Cadmus were going to be the main villains. They were really set up to be the main villains. But then out of nowhere, Rhea comes in, and she's not very good. She was probably the least threatening main villain ever in the Arrowverse, even with all her powers. She's not threatening because we already know that Kryptonians are much more powerful than Daxamites, so it's not really a fair fight. Rhea was also in like 6-7 episodes. It's nowhere near enough episodes to build a good main villain. Actually, I think it was only like 4 or 5 episodes. Like I said in my review for Season 1, this season is even worse in trying to push a feminist agenda. I would obviously prefer it if they didn't try to push any agenda, but since people care more about pushing agendas than making money nowadays, at least make it subtle. At least try to not make it so obvious. Just like in Season 1, every episode has to remind men about how they are inferior to women. I mean, Cat Grant literally gave a speech about how women are better than men. I'm not making that up. The CGI this season is a lot better than it was that last season, even though this season has a smaller budget. The reason for that is, in Season 1, they were filming in LA, and in Season 2, since they moved to the CW from CBS, they moved to Vancouver, which is, I guess, a lot cheaper to film there. This allowed Supergirl to spend more of its money in the CGI department, and it definitely shows. Kara is still the least relatable protagonist ever. I mean, there was literally an episode where Kara says she has everything she ever wanted in life, and right after that, she's offered any job she wants. Not making that up. Although it was kind of really copying Superman, I did like seeing Kara as a reporter. And I especially liked Snapper Carr. Every episode I found myself looking forward to seeing Snapper Carr give Kara a hard time or a taste of the real world. And you could tell the writers wanted you to hate him since Kara kept on getting angry or frustrated with him. And also, when James showed him up, it was supposed to be like a good moment, but I was rooting for him every single time. And it's really nice to see to have someone put Kara in her place from time to time. As for the supporting characters, Wynn is still really funny, but I really did not care about his girlfriend or that story. James is even less like Jimmy this season. He's now Guardian. And what makes me go what? Is that the real Guardian, Jim Harper, who's also named James, was in Season 1. He was there. Why couldn't they just make that character Guardian? Or they could have named Jimmy Olsen Malcolm Duncan, because there was a character named Malcolm Duncan who was Guardian. So I think they should have named this Jimmy Olsen, this actor should have played Malcolm Duncan from the beginning, and Wynn's actor should have played Jimmy Olsen, and Wynn Shot doesn't need to be there at all. So you have you have Malcolm Duncan and Jimmy Olsen. And by the way, Jim Harper is related to Roy. Jim is Roy's uncle. Alex Danvers' character this season was, let's put it nicely, unnecessary. I think if she wasn't there, if Maggie wasn't there, this season would have been a lot better. They really forced that relationship. It was so forced. Alex was 100% straight in Season 1, and out of nowhere, she's gay. It was really annoying, and I honestly couldn't give two shits about that storyline. Since they moved to Vancouver, Cat Grant's actress didn't want to move too, and I gotta say, Cat Cat Grant is sorely missing. I'm kidding. I'm glad she's gone. But it looks like she's back now, which is a little bit disappointing. She is by far the most annoying character on the show when it comes to being too feminist. It is so annoying sometimes. A lot of people, it seems, don't like Mon-El, but I actually think he's a good character. He's really funny, and I'm not really funny. He's a little bit funny, and I actually really liked his relationship with Kara. So, in conclusion, this season, Martian Manhunter is still the best character on the show. It is a improvement over season 1. It still has some issues and is too cheesy, but it does have a lot more better villains this season, and there are some better characters. The supporting cast is better. The CGI is better. Superman is there. I give this season a 7 out of 10. So what do you think of this season? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.